everyone, Nezzy here. Today we're going to be making sugar lace. It's a real simple recipe. It's only 3 ingredients. So I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. In your stand mixer with your bowl, you're going to use a sifter. You need royal icing. CK brand is best. This is Celebakes from Celebakes that's made by CK. So you're going to need a 1/4 cup of the royal icing, 1 tablespoon of Tylose powder, and 1/4 cup of boiling water. Those are the 3 main ingredients. And of course you need gel color of whatever color you want. I'm using white today. So let's get started. So I'm taking my royal icing, and I'm going to put that in my sifter. I'm taking a tablespoon, that was a 1/4 cup of the royal icing, tablespoon of Tylose, and I'm going to sift that together. Okay. Just making sure there's no excess chunks there. You don't want any of those dry chunks. Okay. I'm going to put that in my stand mixer with my whisk attachment. And my water is just about ready. Water is boiling hot. And we need 1/4 cup of boiling water. And what you're going to do is you're going to mix this in slowly into your powder. I'm going to put it up to medium speed, but drizzling it in slowly, your water. Let me see if I can get this in camera here. Let me fix my camera. Okay. Turn off my burner. Okay. Brought the camera closer so you can see what I'm doing. So again, I'm going to be mixing this in slowly. So I'm going to start my mixer on low. Bringing up the speed. Bring it up to medium speed. I'm going to scrape down the sides here a bit. And it's becoming more like a jelly type of texture. I'll show you what that kind of looks like. Okay, and it's opaque in color. And I'm going to keep mixing this for 7 full minutes. I'm going to put my timer here so I can gauge it. Okay, we have mixed a full 7 minutes. I want to show you what it looks like. Most of it stays stuck right onto the whisk attachment here. But you see it's pretty sticky, gooey. It's like slimy. But it holds its shape really, really well. And what I'm looking to make sure is that all my dry ingredient, my royal icing and my Tylose have mixed. Tylose sometimes is a little more difficult to mix and get it completely incorporated. So that's why you need those first 7 minutes. I'll show you what it looks like. It doesn't make much, but this will be enough for a full one of the large silicone mats, lace mats. But I just want you to see, I'm scraping, just making sure I get all of the sides. Okay, now I'm going to be adding color to this because I don't want it opaque. I wanted a nice bright white, or you can use any color you like. I'm using white. And gel is best. Not food coloring, because that's too watery. You want gel colors. And we're going to mix this now for 3 minutes. I'm putting my timer. We're going to do 3 minutes mixing again on medium speed. I'm going to pause so you don't have to hear my machine rearing away. Okay, it has mixed the full 3 minutes. I'm now going to remove this and just give it one more mix with the attachment just to make sure I'm getting all the sides. And you see it's a lot whiter. It's not as opaque in color. And this is very gooey, like slime. It's a little stiffer than slime, I would think. But basically, that's what it looks like to me, is slime. Okay. I think I cleaned this pretty well. All right. So there is my mixture. I'm going to scrape down the sides. And I'm going to just press on it just slightly, just so I can make sure that all of my gel color got mixed in. Now this mixture is ready. It's ready to go. It's ready for you to spread on your mat. If you're not going to use this right away, you can leave this in an airtight container in the refrigerator for 7 days. So you have 7 days to use this mixture as is. If you're not going to use it within 7 days, I say go ahead and spread it onto your mats and let it dry and That way you can remove it from your mats and store it. But this is pretty much done. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare. Hopefully you can see that. All right, so let's move this out of the way. Now we are going to spread it onto our mats. Like I said, this mixture is enough for one of the large mats and maybe even a smaller one. But I have several sizes here. I have a large, I have small, I have a medium, and I have a tiny one here. Now I'm going to be using this big one for now, just so that you can see. So I'm going to take my mixture, I'm going to place it onto my mat like so. And I don't need all of this, I just need enough there. Okay, and now I'm just using one of these little scrapers to spread it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press down, getting it into my cavities. And you see how it easily spreads. And you want to go in an up and down and side to side motion so that you can get it into every little nook and cranny of your mat. See that? Again, let's do it right here. Up and down, side to side. And at this stage, all I'm trying to do, I'm not trying to get it even, I'm just trying to get it into all the cavities. Okay. Let me move my mat slightly because I'm a little bit almost off my table there. Up and down, side to side, getting into all your cavities. Every once in a while you'll have like an air pocket that develops. That is normal. Like I said, you're just trying to get it into the cavities, into those crevices. And take your time here. This is the time that you want to make sure you're getting all of the areas filled in. Now I'm going to go this way. And it's very elasticy, so you can actually feel it But this is a homemade version of how to make sugar lace. Trying to make sure I got all the sides. And like I said, just take your time. Get it into, especially those borders. The borders usually is where you have more of a trick in getting it into the cavity. But it fills it pretty good. Now what I do is I take, you see I still have mixture in here. Still have mixture. I'm going to take my metal scraper, place it down, and pull off any excess. See? Again, another pass. Any excess. I give it 2 or 3 passes. And that's it. Now I'm going to clean off the edges, but I want to show you what it looks like. Hello everyone, we are back. I'm going to show you now how I remove the lace from the silicone mats. I'm going to bring this down so you can see me working. Okay, so I have a piece of parchment paper here, and I have my silicone mat that I already have. It's dry, you can tell because it's dry to the touch, and I'm already able to peel some of the edges here. I'm going to try this other edge right here, and I'm going to start it first off here with my hand, trying to get this to release. Okay, see, and I've started it. Now once you're able to release the edge, you can now start by flipping it over, putting it upside down, and we are going to take a scraper or a spatula, anything like that that can hold this down. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold this lace down and pull back on your mat, doing about an inch apart at a time. And like I said, this has some flexibility, so it has elasticity to it. All right, so what you're gonna do is, let me see if I can get it more of an angle so you can actually see me. Okay, paying attention to your details. Like this part here, this little up section of my lace is a little more intricate, and so I may need to guide it a little bit with my hand. Okay, again, pinch down, pull back, pinch down, pull back, and it's a little, it feels a little sticky, but it's that's where it's releasing from the mat itself. Okay. You can already tell the beautiful detail that this lace has, little intricate details. And I really love this mixture because it seems easy to peel. It's almost rewarding just to watch this as I'm doing it. Okay. So I've released this section. Let me put this here. So I want you to see the lace, and it came out all one piece. It's very flexible. Okay, it does have some humidity to it, but that will dry. I want to show you, if you were to decorate a cake with this, you would just put this around the cake as so. You're going to adhere this with a little bit of water onto the cake. Let me just show you. You see that detail? Look how beautiful, how gorgeous. Look at the detail on this. You can't do this by hand. This will take forever to do. So I just want to show you, look at that detail. Okay, and again, you're just going to stick this down with some water. It does have some elasticity. Kind of feels a little stretchy, but it does feel like lace, like actual lace. See that? It's gorgeous. All right, so now I'm going to show you how to store this. You're going to take your parchment paper. Okay. We are going to fold the parchment paper in half. On the fold, you're going to put your base of your lace. Lay it right on that edge, like so. Take the top part, bend it down, being careful not to bend your lace. If your lace is longer, you don't need to come down as far. So mine is like that, right, almost right there. I want you to see I left slight gap on the top of where my lace is, okay? Now I'm going to take the edge and I'm going to fold it. Take this other edge and fold it. And now it's protected. I can have this for months. I can literally make this ahead of time, put it in a container away from the light and all of that. I can just store it away in a box with a cover, a covered container, and as long as it's laying flat like this, nothing will really happen to this. I mean, and this is flexible, so it will be protected for months. So you can make this way, way, way in advance. Also, you can color these, so I'm going to show you some that I have already colored. This one was white. I added the gold to it. I want you to see the detail. Okay. See that gold? Look at that shine. And see, it's still flexible. This one I made a month ago, just so you know. This was a month ago, and look how beautiful the detail is, the flexibility of it. If I was to put this against my cake, look at that. Look how gorgeous. That's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cake. And against this color, this blue is beautiful. So again, I'm going to store it the same way. Place it in here. And it stays protected. I have another one here. This one was like a charcoal black. I want you to look at that detail. It's gorgeous. Now I got some gold in my hands. Okay. Now the gold one, what I did is I just added some gold dust to it. And I was able to color it. This one, I actually colored the mixture. So those are your two options. You can do luster dust in whatever color you want. This one just happens to be gold. And this one, I actually used black gel coloring to the mixture before I spread it out. So I want to show you the musical notes one that I did. This way. See how gorgeous that is? You can put that on the cake. You can do it like, let's say you have a small cake like this and you only need it on the top. You can cut this part off. Or you can put it on the side, you can put it on an angle, however you like. You have the flexibility because this is flexible. Now, can they break? Yes, it can. If you pull on it, tug on it a little too much, let it dry too hard. That's why we put it in the parchment paper so it doesn't dry out and you can keep it for months. So again, just place it in your parchment paper when you're preserving it or saving it for a cake. But like I said, you can make this ahead of time. That same musical note one, I did it also in black. See there? And again, this is a month old. The ones in black, this is a month old. So I literally can make this way in advance and not have to worry about it. Now the mixture, when you were doing the mixture stays in your refrigerator for 7 days only. So if you are not going to use it in the next 7 days, I suggest do it on your mats, and then you can preserve it this way. You can preserve it like this for months. Okay, so those are your options for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget, hit subscribe below so that you can stay tuned with all my upcoming videos. I'm going to do a few more tutorials. If there's something specific you want to see that you are either having trouble with or that you really want to learn how to do, send me a message. I will see if that's something that I am able to do for you. I will do a video on it and be able to get that out there on YouTube. So let me know, subscribe to the channel. But please, I encourage your comments. I love to see if you've tried this recipe, how well it worked for you. If you had issues with it, let me know. I'll be happy to help you with that. So I hope you enjoy. Have a blessed day and please stay safe. Okay, bye-bye.